Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
Greetings.
Cheers.
And welcome to Old Drunken
Cheers.
Discography, where old friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. Today's musical artist is
Cheers.
No Use for a Name. We are doing
Clinky.
Is It Art? We are discussing only the album art, not the music associated with the album art. We are also including the Daily Grind because fuck it. There's a
Honestly,
tie-in to the
to
other
be fair,
album, so
I
put it in
listened
there.
to that record not knowing I wasn't supposed to listen to that record. And I had to refuse from naming any tracks from it because I didn't listen to it.
I think
But
I
I
ended
did
up
listen
naming
to
a
it.
shit ton of them anyway when I was
And
talking about Leche.
it's a good record, man. I like it. It's a good one.
Oh yeah, Daily Grind's great.
Cheers, sirs.
Cheers, Cowboy.
Nice.
The internet die? Because I just see. Oh, there we go. Hey.
All right, so who wants to start us off? Cowboy, you're the special guest. What is your number 9 pick for art?
Gonna be Incognito.
Can't like I mean, I'll go ahead and go in with you. I there's not much going on here other than a newspaper, and then there's eyes.
Yeah.
It's very deep and very first record album art. Business News Digest. Here's a graph.
Like it. Both parties claim victory in election. I mean, that's kind of good.
Yeah, okay, but controversial green initiatives die on Vine. Like, that's accurate, but maybe not be truthful on your album cover if you want to make a difference.
Crude oil.
No. This is bad.
Okay. Right.
Bankruptcy
I mean, I like
didn't
it. I'm
fix
not right
all
down
resorts trouble.
Good.
Yeah.
See, Tim's got the eye. Cowboy might have the pop ear. I don't know about his eye, his art.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with him though. What y'all got then? What y'all got?
I don't know. I got to think about this.
All right, what you got, Tim?
Oh, I know what I'm going.
Okay. I think my last place is gonna. Oh well, am I going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Jason said he picked something. He can go if he wants.
I think I'm torn between two.
Okay, all right. Peer pressure, Tim. You got it.
I think my last place here is going to be Keep Them Confused.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's one of the two I'm going between.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's there. I think there's a lot of really cool artwork going on here.
Yeah.
And this one just doesn't hold up. Not for me. So yeah, that works.
Yeah. I will agree that it doesn't fit the album title.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true. But then again, it is kind of confusing.
Is it? It's like literally like two people standing and somebody like, "Hey, what's up?" All right, that's it.
Who left the band during this album?
Was it Chris, right?
No, he was already long gone, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I mean, I could say, like, maybe it's like his two daughters and he's missing them, but like,
somebody else joining. Yeah.
Not a girl, I don't think.
See, Keep Them Confused just makes me think that they saw Empire Records right before they decided to pick this album title. Because there's a very, very thing with Gawar going on. And the guy's like, yeah, my band's name's Mark, but with the C. And they're just like, yeah, keep them guessing, keep them confused. That was my first thought seeing that title. Anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up.
I think I'm gonna go with Keep 'Em Confused too, because
wait, hold up.
I like the orange. That's about all I like.
Yeah, and that's about all there is.
I mean, there are like. Yes, I agree, Cowboy.
That image is a lot brighter than like the actual album, but it's just orange.
Oh, okay, because like I can see like little striations in the flames or whatever, and that's cool at least. But
yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of a boring cover to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'll go. I guess I'll go next because I got my number 2. It's gonna be "Don't Miss the Train." Sure, it ties into it, but
Which one are you basing this off of, or do you just
Either
not like either
The
one?
first,
either
that
one.
original one that we've been using the whole time is, I will say that's good. The one on the right, that's not good. I don't like
That was
the
the
one on the
Fat
right at
Wreck
all.
reissue, I think.
Yeah, the original is what we should be basing it on. I think the original is better than that one at least.
I don't
Sure,
like
but
either
knowing that
one.
that's the Fat Wreck reissue, it does make sense for that label's aesthetic.
That's the
Yeah.
same artist, I think, that drew the I'd have
It looks
to
like he
Google
just
it.
discovered Photoshop and he was like, "Oh, they can't read the title.
It-
Let me make black out this entire front page and put some type font on it."
It
Like
looks
it's
like the Fat Music artwork, like
Yeah,
that drawing
fair.
type, like the same.
yeah.
Yep.
What I will say I do like about this cover though is the eyes in the newspaper, which tie back
Mhm.
to Incognito, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That would put it above for me though, because that's pretty awesome.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you're
yeah,
putting Incognito above it, so that explains everything right there. You know, you're saying the eyes are more important than everything else, which is fair and true.
well, I like the tie-in. There's another tie-in they do too.
Okay.
You know, actually, I'm gonna pull a mulligan. I'm gonna go with just the eyes first.
Okay. That's fair. I didn't mean to influence that
I-
opinion at all, but
I like the eye thing. Tim
all right. Well,
ate
Tim, yeah, go
edit.
Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay,
I need
Cowboy,
to
go
look at
take a break.
the other one. I'm kind of going back and forth here. Let me see here. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Let's just go with. I'm looking at Hard Rock Bottom here, and if we're sticking with the theme of the show, pictures don't do it for us, and I mean, yeah, it's it's fine. It gives you the message.
It's like a very Paul's Boutique from Beastie Boys, but mixed with like utter pretension. Yeah.
And just it's also got that it does have that West Coast punk feel to it. Of just being, in the streets or whatever. But it's a picture, so we're gonna rank it lower just on general principle.
Okay. That's fair.
And see, I don't like band photos, but I like when they do pictures of like cool.
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't mind photography. Just like
I mean, I don't mind photography. That's like, I don't know. I need to look at this other one too.
See, for me, and honestly, this is going to be my next pick too. So we'll just keep it going. Like for me, it just makes me think of the album cover for Face to Face's Big Choice with the little arcade unit thing in the background. And I feel like that itself in a desert is a better album cover than this. And it's also a photo. Like it's just the American flag being, right there in the background. It's kind of like, okay, we get what you're saying, friend. It's there's no mystique or artfulness about it. It's just an image of a dude trying to be cool in front of a pawn shop. Like, we get it, dude. We get it.
Which is always the best place to try to look cool.
Well, if you're trying to be ironic, which this band does very, very way heavily in.
They do it well, yeah.
It's very ironic to see this image, but it's just not a good encapsulation of irony as a photograph. It's just kind of, It's like it's like I'm not even trying to hate, but the best way to put it is that it's like a art student's freshman year final project kind of thing, like you can just tell that somebody thought really hard about it because they read something on the internet, like it just doesn't, there's no cohesive thought to it. It's just, there you go. Boom. There's a dude playing guitar. We have guitars on a record. We like America too. Yeah. Wink. That kind of thing. Like it.
Sure. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I get
Yeah.
it.
You
Hey,
ready?
Cowboy, what's your number 8?
All right, my number 8 is going to be Keeps Confused.
Yeah, that was a popular last one. I should have probably picked it too.
There's just really not much to it. I mean, it's just there. I mean, there's not much going on in it. I mean, I love the album in itself, the music, but the cover I was very disappointed in.
All right. Who goes first this time? I don't remember.
I don't either. Who went first? Cowboy
I went
did.
first.
You
Or
went
Cowboy
first
went first, then I went first, so Tim goes first.
Okay.
Okay, I can go. Sure.
Math. Memory's hard.
Yeah, so for my number 7, I'm gonna go More Betterness.
Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. I think it's actually good art.
Yeah, so do
I
I.
don't care for the record as
So
much.
do I. I think everything coming up after this, though, is better and or cooler.
That's
Feel better.
More
Yeah.
betterness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a
this
bitch.
is
I didn't
great,
even
though.
introduce
This is
everybody,
great.
did you? Did we? We skipped the introductions for this video.
No, but now they're gonna have to click back on the old videos and find out. So it's perfect.
Because my
Or we could
introductions
just
was
do the
Okay, all right.
introductions now.
All right.
yeah.
Yes, let's do them right now. It'll be a surprise
Introducing
for
in this
everybody still
video-
watching.
He's more better than betterness. That's why I reminded of it. Tim,
What's happening?
why doesn't anybody like him? Will.
Dude, I can tell you exactly why nobody likes me, and that's okay with me.
And he's always chasing rainbows. He's doing that right now. Cowboy.
That's right.
Perfect timing.
And he's slowly fading fast.
Yeah.
Jason.
All right. Now
Oh my
everybody
god,
knows
the
everybody.
Pumpkins version of this is gonna suck so bad. They don't have song titles you can do with this. This is not gonna be good at all. All right.
Oh my god.
So yes, Tim, more betterness. What don't you like about it, as compared to the other artwork that will precede it?
Compared to the other artwork,
All of it.
we're dealing with a two-tone here.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a photograph.
Yeah.
I got you.
We know how you feel about those.
I don't want your photograph.
He's had a moment that was beautiful.
That was a shared moment.
That's some TikTok.
Yeah. Hey,
Welcome to
guess
China.
what? Them TikToks.
Yeah,
man.
Tim doesn't like photographs.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's not that I don't like them.
It's just that you can make them yourself.
And when it comes to ranking album artwork, I have to have some sort of guidelines that I'm operating off of.
That's fair.
And 9 times out of 10, that's just going to mean that the photographs score lower.
Yeah.
I do like
totally
this
fair.
cover, though. I'm not saying it's bad. This is probably from here on out, I'm going to say no, these are cool art. This is cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tip of the hat. Yeah, it's art.
That's fair.
But something's got to be a number 7.
Speaking of number 7, I'm going to go with Leche Con Carne. Because I don't get it. There's a black man in a fridge. There's blackface on the man, but he's also got skeleton hands.
He's
got skeleton hands. Yeah, most skeletons I see have skulls, not black faces. So that's why I'm going to say it's blackface. Because it's to be fair, he is sitting right where the light bulb should be. There is no shadow that would create that kind of complexion.
Well, no, that was their mascot for 2 albums. He's on the Daily Grind too.
Is he?
Yeah. He's the bomb guy.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, even without the mildly concerning racism involved, it's still just not a good album artwork. I don't like it. It looks
I love the cat sitting on top of the fridge, man. He's just chilling.
That's accurate. That's where the cat will be, for sure.
Look, it ties
I
in.
just don't get it. Okay, Leche Con Carne, right? The title. But then there's just a guy eating ham while drinking milk.
Yeah.
Milk. and
Leche
meat.
Con Carne.
No, I get that. But why?
I can't explain that.
I mean, the
You
real
can?
question, Will,
You
is
can explain
why
it?
not?
No, I
Because
cannot.
I might change it if you can explain it.
No. But
Okay.
it fits. Leche con carne. He's eating milk or drinking milk and eating meat.
It's just like there was
It's their
a
mascot.
comic book imprint that happened around this time in the 90s, and it was basically
this consumption of he's getting this consumption of protein. That's for sure.
okay, but why is he in this man's house? Why is he in his fridge? And what is the green fluid dripping from his pantaloons? What is happening?
Well, clearly there's a bomb man in your fridge, and whatever he's about to blow up in your stomach is going to be some green bile.
Look, Will is just
And
as
the man in
confused.
the towel is scared.
This is Will right here. He's this little rat with the question mark over his head. Like, what the fuck is going on?
No. I'm the man in his bathrobe going, what the fuck are you doing in my goddamn fridge, you fucking weirdo blackface fuck? I mean, honestly, why is he looking in the fridge anyway? Everybody knows the good shit's in the fucking freezer. What the fuck? What is happening
but you gotta answer the cat's riddles to get into there.
Yes, the Sphinx, the riddle of the Sphinx opens the goddamn freezer. You know what? Fuck it. Put this number 1. I changed my mind. You brought Egyptian mythology into our conversation, which is way higher than any of this belongs. Yeah. Just
Blame the hat. Blame
Put
the
it
hat.
number 1. Do it. Let's strike a balance in the karmic Akashic record of what's going on in the universe with this podcast. I rank them number bottom for that album. Put them at number 1. Fuck it. Let's just do it. This is all complete nonsense anyway, and I love it.
Cowboy, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is going to be The Daily Grind. Excuse me. The Daily Grind.
It's because of the blackface, right? It's because of the blackface.
Mm-hmm. Not blackface, it's a skeleton.
I'm joking now, dude. Come on.
If he's got, I don't even want. No, I'm not going to point that out.
I'm not even a PC dude, you know. But there's a lot wrong going on here. Like, why is the woman at her windowsill drinking a martini? Nobody drinks a martini at that income level.
She's
We
waiting
just
for.
drink straight
She's waiting for her
whiskey
paper.
like normal people.
You know what would have been great is if this paper had eyes on it too.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
All right, Cowboy, got anything to say about the Daily Grind?
It's the Daily Grind. It's just
Extra. Read about it. It's a shitty album, Cowboy.
No, it's just not as good as the other ones. I mean, it's
Very true. And actually, you know what? This will be my number 7 too. Just lock it in. Everything that Cowboy just said fits. It's perfectly okay.
I'm gonna.
I don't have much to say for number 1, but y'all have plenty to say. So
all right, now I'm going the train one because I'm sorry, that's just shitty art. It was shitty here. They redid it and it's still shitty. Period.
I don't know. I feel like the second one sucks because the subway's just clean and fucking looking nice. Whereas this one, you got fucking scary faces on the alley. You got cobwebs everywhere and shit.
I know, it almost looks like an obituary cover.
It does.
This looks like the cover or the movie The Silver Bullet in the beginning when the guy gets eaten by the werewolf at the railroad station.
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a Stephen King.
Yep.
That looks like David Tennant to me. So I
That is straight up Fox Mulder, David Duchovny, Silk Stockings. Man. Like that. It's not
Are
David
you
Tennant.
sure it's not TV personality Mario Lopez?
That would be closer to David Duchovny than David Tennant. So yes. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
He's trying to find his TARDIS.
Dude, the way his eyes are crossed, it's like he feels the TARDIS opening up inside him, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, this guy's got some problems too.
Yeah, but he
His
also looks
eyes are
old and
crossed
dead.
because
So
he feels the weight of the subway bearing down on his center.
He's not gonna miss that train.
you can't miss that train. That's the whole point. It's coming for you whether you like it or not. You're gonna ride it. Sorry.
What's your
it was
number?
dark.
6.
It was my turn.
Yep.
The Daily Grind.
You already said the Daily Grind.
Oh shit! I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's okay. It's okay. It's fair.
Remember, you moved one all the way up to number 1 already.
Yeah,
No,
already,
you're right. You're right.
already
That
gotta
did
let
fuck
you
me
know
up.
that.
That fucked me up. Wait, so I'm on number 6. Who's number 6? Who starts number 6?
No, it's your number 5, I think, is where you're at.
No. They fixed it. They put the one I wanted at number 7 already. We already skipped this shit, man. Where you been at, man? What's up?
So yeah, it would technically be your number 5 on your notes if you have notes.
Okay, so all right. Well, I don't have any for this, so I'm just gonna pick something at random.
And you have 5 to choose from.
I do. I'm gonna go with Keep Them Confused because yes, although from a graphical design point, it's very 2005. Like it looks like every other record that came out in 2005 in a way, just with the the font being right there in the top quarter.
It's centered.
It is censored. Yeah. I mean, I kind
and
of like.
Just to be clear, you find this more artistically pleasing than the Daily Grind.
Yeah. From a graphical design perspective, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Do I like it better than Don't Miss a Train? No. I think the Don't Miss a Train cover is dope as all hell. But that said, it when you look at it, you see it. There's no question about that. You're gonna look at that record and go, I see that record. I don't really have much to add, man. I mean, you guys pretty much covered it with all of your number 9s and 8s, so I'm just gonna roll with it on that front. It looks like if the Hot Heat put out a record in the same year, but instead of trying to dismay the fact that their name is Hot Heat, they bore into it, like because I'm pretty sure they have a record with the same font and the same location with the same contrast going on, but nobody remembers Hot Heat. So what's it matter anyway, right?
I remember the Reverend Horton Heat. Oh.
We all remember the Reverend, sir.
I remember Hot
Heat. They had a song, "Bandages," that was really hot.
Yeah, that was a good song.
But,
it was a good song.
Yeah, it was a good song. But I don't know shit about them other than I really don't.
I do remember that.
Cowboy, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is going to be Don't Miss a Train.
It's not my number 1. I'm not going to be hating, I'm just not. But we got to stop showing the David Duchovny bullshit, man. We can just stick with the original, man. The original is good. Original's way better.
There, I put us over it. So when they watch the video, they won't have to look at it.
Well, I mean, all right. Well, good question here, man. Did you grow up with the Fat Records version, or did you grow up with the original, or does it matter?
Well, in
Cowboy.
in the tops or the R&R, we realized that Cowboy didn't grow up with either one.
Right.
Yeah, this is true. What would you prefer?
I would prefer the one on the left is the original, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that one better.
I'm just saying I didn't know this existed.
Just because from an art perspective, it's more artistic looking than it's the other one's too clean.
Yeah.
It's
What
just,
what don't you like about it? What don't you like about it?
Probably his eyes. His eyes kind of freaky. But
Fair. It's a
take
fair
his eyes and
game.
put him on incognito. then I might move that one up.
Oh my god.
Hey, Jason's mom. I hope you enjoyed this one. This one rules.
This is why nobody watches this video.
No, that's why they should watch this video. This is amazing. You're seeing a real introspection into the human soul happening right here.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
tell me
Oh,
there's
yeah.
not another video on YouTube that is over 45 minutes to an hour long discussing No Use for a Name's album art.
That is true. That is true.
Let us know
You know,
in the
you gotta
comments
strike
below.
while the iron's hot, and you also gotta pick where nobody else is picking.
That's right.
Send me a link of somebody else discussing No Use for Name's album art.
And then we're going to
I'll be
war.
fucking shocked.
All right. So my
Jason,
number-
what's your number 6?
I'm gonna go the Daily Grind. It's
It just
weird.
feels like Paperboy, right? You know?
Yeah, it kind of feels like Paperboy, and it's like
The
Paperboy
Newsies.
3, the game that didn't come out. You know, you got black skeletons with bombs throwing shit at you. You got
To be
champagne
fair,
pouring from the windows. There's a dude puking in the background.
Yeah,
Somebody's
yeah.
fucking back here.
Dudes
I
in
mean, all
blackface
signs of a
throwing
good
bombs.
punk rock record, if you ask me.
That is
It's a good
true.
thing nobody asked him.
Good thing.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It sounded too perfect.
It's just weird.
I'm eating gummy bears. It's awesome.
Most of No Use for Names records are just weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tim, what's your number 6?
I'm going to go with
What's
Incognito.
Okay, all right. That's fair.
I do like this cover a lot. I like the aesthetic of it. I love the idea of, like anonymous people are watching the political or watching the world, whatever, the news is. Anonymous people are watching it and they're wearing eyeliner. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it fits the tone of the record. I love just the aesthetic of like for a first album, they're like, I don't know, like maybe they're a political band.
Let's just put the Wall Street Journal up. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know?
And
Let's keep them confused.
I mentioned on a previous episode too, where like I have a record where they literally just cut out road maps in the size of a 7-inch single and stuck it in a sleeve, and that's it, and that's beautiful. Just
Tim,
stamp it, and that you're good.
Yeah, I would say, Tim, like defending this album cover is like me defending the Unabomber to my father. Because you know what? That dude was right. He just sucked at his job. Like, that's some hot takes for the universe. What's up?
That's a fair statement.
R.I.P. motherfucker. Sorry. No, I do. I will say this. Ted Kaczynski wasn't that wrong, but this album cover.
But he wasn't that right either.
No, he sucked.
Let's be clear. Like, yeah,
let's be real. The Weather Underground. If you're going to do domestic terrorism, don't make sure nobody's there at the time. That's the whole point of it. Yeah, no.
But I mean, really, like, you don't engage in domestic terrorism.
Do we?
Cowboy, what's your number 5?
All right, my number 5. Pick my number 5. All right.
I
My
see
number
both
5 is going to be.
sides of that argument.
Okay, Trump.
Leche Con Carne is going to be my number 5.
We're back to this one again. All right. What do you like about
What if
this
the
one?
cat is just there waiting for the ham?
I like them just how fucked up it is.
See that you just
It's
threw out the whole Egyptian thing. Now it's just based on a shit ass cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Now people thinking, is the world? I don't know. The Egyptians, what did they say? No, it's a question.
Um,
Only the cat knows the answer.
you know what? I think I'm gonna pull a Will here soon. The more I look at this album, the more it's moving up. I mean, look, there's a there's a chicken. One of the eggs hatched in the fridge. I mean, there's a lot going on in this.
There is it's like a Mad Magazine fold thing. We know where the back cover they would fold it together and make a different image. I could vibe with that. If it did that, I would be way more into it for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I already ranked it at number 1, so what am I talking about?
It's moving up my list every time somebody else picks it. It goes up another spots.
Like maybe the guy in blackface is really the predator, and he bleeds green, and he's got a really bad hemorrhoid.
I mean, you know, there's
Maybe
That
the man in
deserves
blackface
laughs.
is your inner child and he's hungry.
Cowboy. What you got anything to say about this?
Yeah. I'm all about the cat, man. The cat's fucking cool.
Cat's just chilling.
Peter Chris?
Cat's just chilling.
Dude, if we're not all famous tomorrow when this is posted, I don't know what's wrong with America or the world, to be fair. This is amazing.
All right. That was gonna be my number 5, but it's moved up. Now I gotta think.
Damn right it has.
Oh,
Dude, my dog is literally like, what the fuck is going on that is so important? Like, she was up here freaking out for a minute.
I've got this, and this. I'm gonna go more betterness. No, sorry, I'm gonna go hard rock bottom.
Yeah.
I don't dislike this cover. I think it fits the album. Or it fits the name of the album, I guess. Hard Rock Bottom. He's a bum trying to make some money.
Mm.
You know, I think that's Tony dressed up. I could be wrong, but I'll have to look that up. But he's got the bag.
I love how they
pants
caught
on.
him with it jumping. He's frozen in the air. I love how they shot it.
Yeah, I
Him
mean, it
jumping
does
up.
have some face-to-face Big Choice vibes over here, but I like the way the font of the name, which since we've been doing these videos, I've noticed I care about the font, and the font of these albums aren't that great.
Yes.
But I like the font of this one, so
Pull
that's
that picture back up, because I just noticed something. His butt looks like it takes up his entire thigh.
There's something fucking raggedy.
There's something going wrong with the anatomy of this photo. I don't know what's happening.
He's kind of mad. It's kind of almost the same pants that the dude in the Daily Grind's wearing.
Fair.
But I don't mind this one. I like this one. It's a good one. What you got, Tim? What's Tim
I'm trying to figure out because I really like everything else I got going on here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I think here is where we're gonna put the feel good record of the year.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. I see that.
Which earlier in the conversation here, I was talking about pictures, which this is, but I love this picture. This is great.
Yeah, man.
I love that there's just vinyl in the yard and whatnot. But as I'm sitting here going through them, and yeah,
it's good. It's good.
I'm debating now because I knew what my number 1 was, but going into this, but now I don't know.
All right,
It might be a
look.
shake-up.
All right, Jason. As much as I like this album cover, it is very much a Newfound Glory album cover done by different bands.
I can see that.
I'm okay with that though.
I am too, but that's just something you have to think about when you're rating it, because it is very much the Sticks and Stones.
Yeah, it's very Sticks and
LP
Stones.
outward. Yeah.
We gotta have Cowboy back when we do Newfound Glory.
Yes, I would love that very much. That would be great.
Tim's gonna hate that week. He's gonna call in that week.
No.
I
Fuck
just
you,
put in
Tim.
the request.
Tim, no. Look. What is the band you number one want to be put on the show?
Say that again.
What is the number one band you want to be reviewed on the show that you would pick?
That's not already on the list?
Yeah, that's not already on the list. Yeah.
I'd probably go with Funkadelic.
Okay. All right. You know what? I have no response to that at all. So never mind. This is all pointless. I was hoping to pick something I would factor worse than Smashing Pumpkins, but that's not going to happen.
Good luck there. Good luck.
Yeah, no.
Good luck.
Well, I mean, I would factor under Smashing Pumpkins, not you. Obviously, I know you're going to factor somebody well above them, no matter what. But I will say this: Funkadelic, fuck you. That's a win-win. I'm okay with that.
I mean, my ace in the hole was Sonic Youth. Like, that was my you made me listen
That
to some
might
shit.
that
You
is
know,
going to be
listen to
very
Sonic Youth.
divisive. That's going to be super divisive for sure.
Oh, I mean, I can come up with a divisive one.
Yeah. Okay. Pick one.
I mean, you guys want to listen to some Danzig?
No, I don't. So that's a perfect discussion to have. Yeah.
Mother, tell you.
You want to listen to some you want to listen to the bottom of the barrel Danzig?
I'm really curious what you're picking.
I've had to listen to every Rick Springfield album since 1980 something. So I Danzig will be a breath of fresh air. You guys don't
And
know,
I
man.
love Danzig. I'll have some hot
dude,
takes there.
Can't Speak is actually a good song. I don't know if it's a good album. It's a good song. Good song. Sorry
We'll
for
save it for the
ruining the
episode,
negativity
but
with
that album's
positivity.
pretty divisive, actually. Some people would rank it number one,
Yeah.
and others would have it more mid-tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Will, what's your number 5?
Oh yeah, no use for a name. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with "Don't Miss the Train." Yeah, because I love it, but I think the other ones are better. And that's all there is to it, really. And honestly, I've only got 3 more to pick because number one that's already been picked 4. I've already got to figure it out. I'm betraying my liberal roots. I'm also joking about that. I don't feel like I'm doing that. I should point that out. I was making a joke. They just went too goddamn far. And here we are with it being number 1 in my all-time best no use for a name artworks.
I have no idea who goes next, so I'll just go.
I think Cowboy, no. Yeah, you went first, right, Jason?
I believe the real question is, did you go
no,
first?
because Cowboy went before me because that pushed my number 5 out.
Oh, well then technically you're number 1 again.
Okay,
somehow.
I'm going to go more betterness this time. It's a great cover, but it's very... You want to talk about Face to Face? They had an album called... What was it called?
It was self-titled. It's just him looking at an image of himself in the mirror, right?
Yeah, no, they had another one.
Oh.
The album that bombed because it was like super pop punk. Matt left the band and joined No Use. I forgot what it's called.
I think that's a self-titled one, man. For real.
No. This was like way after. This is like 2000, around the same time, actually. I think this one came out. It has that same like chemical shit at the top. This stuff up here.
Adams.
It was made to sell record.
Looks like Adams.
Adam,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it just reminds me of that. I do like the chicks. You know, I don't know why the Texans taking pictures of them on the back of a boat. It's a weird cover. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I think the next three, he was going to be number 3, but it dropped down for something else. I guess we're going to have to cut to a commercial break. I thought this was going to be a quick one, but Google Meet is telling us we're going to have to cut to a commercial break.
If there's anything that's going to be 2-part, always it should be the artwork one, because this is the most fun we've ever had ever. You know, it's great.
You've got a refrigerator. Rate it. Ice cold milk. Help yourself.
All right, Tim, what's your number 4?
I think I'm gonna go with Don't Miss the Train. I definitely like the original more, but I'm not mad at the remake. Yeah, the dude looks really goofy. That's like not a good look, but I do like what they did with the train station. But the original one is better. It does, like we mentioned earlier. It looks like an obituary cover, or like Napalm Death, or some like grindcore thing or something. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's got that like evil face in this window back here.
Yeah.
I like the eyes on the paper. I like the tie-in.
Yeah, man. Also, my first obituary record was Dead, their live record. And the second part makes me think worse of the band, because the first one looks more like an obituary record. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We can move on. Oh, it's my turn. Yay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Great segue.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm good at those. I'm going to go. What do I have to pick left? I've only got 3 to pick. Going to go more betterness. Yeah, more betterness. Because it's great, but it would be a better They Might Be Giants album artwork than a pop punk album artwork. That's the only thing I got, and I'm going to stick with it. I don't have any other explanation for it. It's a good picture. I do dislike the kind of like post-doctoral look, we know what atoms are thing going on in the background. But other than that, it's decent. I like it.
I'm telling you, there's a face-to-face cover. It looks just like it.
There might be, honestly. I only know Big Choice and the self-titled. Those are the only 2 records that I really know back to front.
Big Choices.
The heaviness, man.
That's the one I have on that's the one I have on vinyl. I think it's Big Choice.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's
what you got,
band.
Cowboy?
I tried to get Cowboy to get into face-to-face because like, if you like No Use for a Name, you like face-to-face.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He never got into it.
Cora apparently agrees. Let me get this real quick.
All right, Cowboy, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is going to be More Betterness.
That's a solid number 4 pick, apparently.
Yeah. You're the odd one out on this one, Tim.
Yeah, because I know it sucks. No, I'm kidding.
I like this one. It's, I like the girls. I like the.
Yeah, but I mean, it has been done before too. Like you said, it looks like a face-to-face. I could think of a Famous Monsters album that was very similar. I could think of like Pick a Frankie and Annette movie soundtrack from the 60s. It's going to look very similar.
Yeah, it's going to feel like, why is he wearing a hat while taking a picture? That makes no sense at all.
Yeah, you think that hat done been blown off by that point.
Yeah.
Which leads me to
that or
believe
he's sitting
it's
still
not
and as they came by. Right.
Shh, damn.
Hey, he's wearing a hat.
Make believe,
he's
buddy.
taking art photos,
Well, he
You know?
is wearing a hat, so it is definitely art.
And also, that photographer is definitely at least 20 plus years older than the females being taken
Yeah, it's
photo
a little
of.
creepy.
Very
Yeah.
pedophilic.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, they're not like kid.
No, there's a lot wrong with that, Tim. Tim, there's a lot wrong with that.
They're of age. I'm sure they're,
Yeah, but I mean, dude. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop
Photography
being a
is a
fucking
fine
PC
side
nerd
hobby.
and just walk away. I'm gonna walk away. Cowboy.
Yes.
What's
What's
your number three?
My number 3 is going to be Hard Rock Bottom.
Coming in strong.
Yeah. Very. I like it. I like the way he was jumping in the air. The whole pop punk. You know, that power hit when you jump in there, when you're hitting that guitar. Man, just the whole freeze frame right there did it for me with that. I love the font with the logo, the name logo. I love how it's slightly tilted.
Yeah.
that would drive it crazy.
I definitely love the fact that he's playing in a practice amp. That pose he's making should be in front of at least a half stack. The fact that it's in front of a tiny little practice amp is pretty wonderful. I like it.
I like the album name being part of the
Yes.
background scenery.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what have I got left here? I've got this one, this one, and this one.
Pick that one.
No, I think it's gonna bump up past it. I don't know this one. Let me look at this one. This one's got a lot going on too.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of my favorites. I like it. We're communing the dead with our bonfire acoustic performance with Boy Scouts. It's kind of dark, and I like it.
Yeah. I think name logo alone is what's gonna put that one over it.
Yeah.
So, what can be said about this album cover that hasn't already been said? It's got, it's got the eggs, and the egg is hatching, but then there's a fried egg on the ground.
Sounds like Ghostbuster shit going on.
Yeah, it is. It is some serious Ghostbuster shit, for real.
It's
What
just
I want to
fried
know
better.
is
Popped
why
out of its shell and fried on the floor.
I want to know why he's even opening the fridge to begin with. He's already got a bowl of cereal with milk in it.
Well, how do you know there's milk in it? Maybe he needs the
Because
milk.
you pour the milk first.
What?
Who the fuck what is wrong with you people?
Monster.
No, you pour the
you
milk
put
first.
the cereal in
and
first.
then you put the milk in first, then you put the cereal, and if you need more milk, you add milk after the fact. It's logical. You don't want to oversog it. I mean, you might if you like that sort of thing. You might want to
It's not
oversog
going
it.
to oversaw
Hey,
it in the time.
who knows? It could be
Yeah.
mother's milk.
Cereal because all the volume of the bowl is already full of milk.
Yeah, it's a scientific thing. Where
Okay, look, I'm pulling things out of my ass to add more to the conversation here. I don't really think that there's milk already there. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
late
he could be
night.
pulling some Billy Madison in there and say, hey, it could be our milk. No milk.
Billy passed the 3rd grade. Oh, what a wonderful day. Dude, that movie is the best movie ever made, and I will argue to the death.
That's me.
I'll say it's the only good Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I
Happy
mean, it's the
Gilmore is
best
pretty
Adam
good,
Sandler
man.
movie, but I don't know if I'd call it better than The Godfather.
I would, because who gives a shit about a horse head being in your bed? I mean, really, who cares?
I mean, that's not the high point of that film.
It's
but
really not. I'm just talking shit to defend my shitty choice.
I mean, Jaws is a better movie than Billy Madison.
I would say Jaws is. No, I'm not going to say that. Tim's right. Godfather's a pretty damn good movie.
Hey, that'll be our spin-off show. O.D.D. starts talking movies.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm into it.
But yeah, there's a lot going on this. I like the cat that's like looking down at the ham. I mean, you can clearly see he's like eyeing that
He's
motherfucker.
chilling, waiting for his moment.
Yep. The confused rat. Yeah, this is a good album cover. It's weird, but it works.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What you got?
I
Tim?
mean, I put it at number 1, so obviously I love it very much.
Yeah, you locked in.
Yeah,
I did.
number
I
one
like that.
at number 8.
Look, man, nobody looks at the process; they just look at the results. So, good for No Use for a Name, Leche Con Carne, for being
Yeah, when I
number
do
1 on my list.
the YouTube like tracking, where you can skip shit, people are just gonna like skip to number 1. And like, why the fuck have you got Leche at number 1?
Your analytics are being played, sir.
All
What
right,
you got, Tim?
Man, there's so many good ones to choose from.
It's true though; they really are.
what have you got left? Leche, Making
Yeah.
Friends,
Yeah.
and the Daily
I'm
Grind.
gonna go. Oh man, I mean,
It's
man, they're
tough at
all
this
number
point.
1. They're
It's
all
really
number
tough.
1 at this point. Like, let's be real. But let's go the Daily Grind.
Yeah, man.
And then Will, what's your number 3?
I got to talk about it. He's just like,
No, I love it. Like, I love that it is a newspaper. Someone said earlier, like, I love the lady, like, yeah,
yeah, I like the
drinking
lady.
and yeah, it's great. Dude, puking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is a punk rock album.
That's
cover.
very punk.
It's very punk. I like it.
Let's see.
I
What do
like it.
See, we're both at the same spot now. We all have only 2 pieces of fuck. I haven't picked the feel good record of the year yet, so I'm going to pick that one because I think one is better, and it's obvious at this point which one I think is better. But I like this one because it's like, yeah, that's how I felt when I turned 40. I'm laying in the grass, listening to an archaic form of audio pleasure, without speakers, I might add, which is weird. Oh, she's got
It
headphones
can be
on?
done. I've
Does she
been
have
there.
headphones? Can we see visible of headphones here? I don't see them.
Yeah, they're
I mean, it can
No,
be
they-
done without headphones too. It's
they're
just
Bluetooth maybe.
In what, 97 when this came? No, 99 when this
Best
came
way
out?
to listen to music.
If you like, I mean, to be fair, I was raised in a world of elitism with FLAC versus MP3. So I'm going to say headphones are probably worse.
Produced by
But
Bill
no,
Stevenson.
it's a very beautiful album cover that makes me think of Newfound Glory album covers, which is never a problem. It's good.
And we should shout out Bill Stevenson. Like, everything that dude touches is gold.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Definitely.
Who?
Bill Stevenson, formerly of Black Flag and the Descendants,
Oh, that
has
Bill.
been a big producer over the last 20 years of the
Oh.
whole pop punk phenomenon.
Yeah, like Rise Against. The shit
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
for Rise Against. The one album that they didn't use him on just sounds so commercial and
But yeah,
flat.
he was the drummer in Black Flag at one point.
Yeah, yeah.
He was definitely on the Descendants. I think he still is. And
Yeah,
they're
he's still the
touring
drummer
right
of the
now, so-
Descendants. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wrote
Well,
most of the music
damn.
for the Descendants.
Did he make the album artwork or something?
No.
Oh, okay. We're just bringing him up for no reason in this segment. Okay. All right. That's fair.
Hey, you always bring up Bill. When
Oh yeah, because this hasn't totally gone off the rails already.
yeah.
No, we're at the primal hour here, man. We're in the top
Ah,
2,
man.
bro.
Right? We're on part 2 of the artwork.
Yeah. I had to cut to a commercial break. You guys missed the whole Puff Daddy conversation. All
And
right, number
rightfully
2.
Patreon bonus. Spend money and you'll see it. That's all I'm saying, because my life is in question if you do see it. So you should pay money to see it.
Who went fucking? Well, go ahead and fill yours in because you only got one left.
I've only got one left. It's true. It's gonna be.
What's he gonna pick?
I'm gonna say Making Friends is my number 2 pick, not my number 1 pick, which it would be my number 1 pick if I hadn't made this dumb decision to put the one I don't like the best.
Way back about an
number
hour
1.
ago.
Mhm.
Right through
You know,
scientific
we all make
deductions.
choices, and I think that is something that's said with all of these album cover picks. We all make choices, man. Sometimes they're for the best, sometimes it's not for the best. But sometimes you make choices because you make choices. And I love this because I like Wet Hot American Summer. And it kind of looks like, you know, the intro movie to that, where they're all playing around a campfire, but it's Billy Squier fucking shredding, not a kumbaya moment. And then we've got this weird Diablo 4 thing going on in the background, which I appreciate and is very brand worthy and of the moment of this recording. And also, I like Spitfire skateboard wheels, and that's all I can think about when I see the logo for this album cover. It was Spitfire skateboard wheels. It's good shit. It looks like maybe Making Friends is not really making friends. To go deep with it, you know, I'm full of shit, and it looks like a bunch of Cub Scouts that are about to be molested by their scoutmaster, and that's scary. That's right. That's right. Cowboy knows what's up. It's frightening.
All right, Cowboy, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is going to be Feel Good Record of the Year.
It's a good record cover. I like it.
Yeah.
You got anything to add to?
How do you feel about golf? That's kind of what I feel when I look at this. I look at the golf course and I think of this.
I knock a ball in a gopher hole. Oh, yeah. I knock a ball in a gopher hole. What a croquet stick? Fuck croquet.
I schooled your ass at Goofy Golf back in the day.
Put a little flag and shit in your way to give you fucking hope.
It's like you play,
I
man.
do this. How many times? 18 fucking times. That's what I think about golf.
That's nice. That says everything I need to hear.
But
All right. Well,
you're putting trees and bushes and shit in the way so you can lose the ball. Anyway,
my
Hey,
name.
you guys want to feel really old all of a sudden?
Say
No.
what?
I'm looking at the Wikipedia for Feel Good Record of the Year at the moment, and all of its like new release promotion was through MySpace.
Yeah. No, that's still after the fact, which is even sadder. Because
That
YouTube
is
was very
sad,
much a
yeah.
thing by 2008. Yeah.
I mean, we.
You know,
It was
top
still a
8,
thing
man.
in
It was a thing.
2008. It was still a thing.
I wish I could still access my old MySpace, honestly, because it changed my
See,
top 8.
I missed the whole MySpace era. I didn't come into social media until Facebook back in
MySpace
2010.
was like at its peak with My Chemical Romance in like 2004 or 5 ish.
Yeah, like 3,
Yeah.
4, 5 were the years for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I had
not-
to judge my life by when I first saw the Angry Video Game Nerd on YouTube.
Do you watch
like
the
2000
Cinemassacre Truth, the Reddit?
No, but I know he's a piece of shit. I'm not like trying to pretend that he's a
Oh,
great
it's so
guy or
good.
anything.
It's so good.
But he entertained my ass
yeah.
at 56K pre DL.
I mean, you got to give James that. He like pioneered
No,
so
he's
much for YouTube.
No, I'm not hating at him at all, man. I just wish he would have made better decisions like most people. But other than that,
He sold out. He sold out to the.
he made some
slobs.
content, and I appreciated that content, and I hope he got paid for it. That's all I care about.
Yeah. All right. No, my number 2 is going to be Making Friends. This is a great album cover, despite Will's darkness to it. It does have a
He
darkness
did
to
go
it.
dark, didn't he?
He went dark.
Whatever. This band is dark as shit. How can you not look at the album artwork and think darkness after listening to the lyrics of the previous records? Like, come on.
I mean,
It's
there's darkness and then there's darkness.
Yeah.
And you went to the darkness.
Those people chose, like, hey, let's have a kumbaya moment with some Boy Scouts. Like, why would you put that on a punk rock album cover if you're not trying to be dark? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh no, it's dark.
He's
Like this
trying to
guy,
instill good morals. And
he's
values.
coming down and he's gonna burn them all. They're all gonna die. That's dark. Not your darkness.
No, I'm just saying that's like saying Dead Kennedys and God We Trust Incorporated is actually a pro-Christian thing.
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's a
Sure.
false equivalency, but it's fair.
Yeah. It's a great album cover. The back of it is really good too. It's got all of the band or the song titles are like patches from Boy Scouts, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. You know,
That is cool.
fits the theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
It
the
is.
hand right here. It's on fire. It's smoking because they all burned alive. They didn't get molested.
That you know of.
That you know,
Yeah,
I mean, this guy does look pretty shady. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there's
Got
a big
that Flanders
demon.
mustache going.
It's a weird demon thing going on in the background to make it even darker, which, you know, kind of leads to the darkness of the darkness that's happening.
Yeah, I think the demon's coming to kill him though. He's coming to burn him.
Oh, he's coming to save the day. Okay.
Yeah, not
He's
save.
Ghost
Well,
Rider.
I guess maybe to save him from that kumbaya shit. I don't know.
And that's the real evil.
It is. It is. Bonding over a campfire is true death.
Tim, what's your number 2?
Keeping right with the theme, we're going to go with Making Friends. I love the logo. And I love the darkness, but I also love the wholesomeness. No, not really. No, it's like if we talked about the Don't Miss the Train kind of looking like an old grindcore album cover. This one reminds me of like an old Motorhead cover. Or if you're familiar with the Coven album, How to Reap Souls and Destroy Minds.
Yeah, nothing dark about this at all.
No, nothing dark about it at all. Love the logo though. That is classic right there. That is, I believe, if we're going to use a common phrase on this channel, iconic. And
Yes,
but you know, not number one iconic.
No.
and for those that don't follow us, or maybe if they do follow us, this is iconic. This is Edconic.
Yeah. Okay. So before we started picking our number ones, I wanted everybody to guess what Ed's number 1 would be.
Ratitude.
Nobody's daughter.
Simple Man.
I'm
What about
gonna
China?
go with Leche Con Carne because it's in Spanish.
That's an excellent choice that nobody saw coming.
No,
Yeah.
no.
We didn't see
Sometimes
that
you got to play the cards you're dealt. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with Leche Con Carne because I mean it's just I love the artwork, that whole style of that late 80s, early 90s punk rock aesthetic of it kind of looks like Mad Magazine, but there's like some twisted shit going on. And then you got to deal with the cat. And it's just it's classic. Love it.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
It is most definitely art.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
It is art. Yeah.
All right, Cowboy, your number 1 is
My number 1 is Making Friends.
Making Friends.
It's so dope. This is the best. I ain't gonna lie. It would be my number 1 if I didn't make a dumb bet.
Well, Cowboy, why are you choosing it for number 1?
Well, first of all, the band logo name. I love how it is. How it's on, red. It comes up flames up top. I mean, that right there just stood out. And then the Boy Scouts and the Scout leader and all sitting around the campfire, and then
Wholesomely.
just
Even with his molester mustache.
yeah.
still
I
look
mean,
good.
it just even from back in the day, man. Looking at all the album covers from over the years, this has always been my favorite. You know.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I can respect it. I can respect it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with the Feel Good Record of the Year. Y'all a bunch of golfing haters.
Nah, man. It's in my top 3, bro. It's up there, man. It would be number 2 if it weren't for my dumb decision. So yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, Will's got it up to. I guess Tim was the only one. I guess it's a photo. So.
And I do like it. I do like it.
Yeah, you
good.
did say you liked it. I like this one. The name, if it would have had the flame logo on it, that would have been cool.
Yes.
But it probably wouldn't have fit.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It
They have
fits
to
the
put it
name of
green
the
instead of
album.
red.
It fits the theme of the album.
With the yellow and the green.
Huh?
The yellow and the green makes me think of springtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the blue, like it.
Makes me think of Easter.
It is very
Yeah.
like NFG feeling, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take away from that. It just fits the album to me. Like you're just chilling, listening to some No Use on the Grass.
Yep.
I like it.
Wink, wink.
You could be
I'd like to think I'd maybe like to think the record player is like one of the old timey record players that were like a suitcase. You opened it up and the speaker was in the box, inside.
or
So
They're
it could be.
making those again.
you could replace.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid's got one actually. I got her one for her birthday. You could replace all these records with an iPad, and you could be sitting here listening to our playlist from our top songs.
Dude, gotta love the brand synergy happening here. This is beautiful.
That. Anybody got any final thoughts on No Use for a Name? This is our last video on No Use, at least for a while.
I like No Use a lot. I just wish I were listening to Face to Face more.
I like No Use better than Face to Face, but
That's
I'll
fair.
say it
because
took me
Face to Face
25
drops,
years,
they
but
drop
I'm
towards.
glad I saw them live.
Yeah, they were so good live. Rest in peace, Tony.
Look, man, for real.
Band.
If Dave Grohl thinks that
Yes.
they're worth stealing their guitarist and ruining their band, that's a good sign.
All right, so that has been our artwork ranking.
Shout out to
for
Andrea
No Use for a
Barber.
Name. Tell us what you think about Leche Con Carne. Let us know which Don't Miss
Delicious.
the Train album you prefer. We would like to thank Cowboy for joining us.
Oh, it's my
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank y'all for having us. For having me.
He'll be back for less than Jake. Hopefully he'll actually listen to all the albums and
Yes.
take some notes this time.
Yes.
And
I will.
tell Puff Daddy about O.D.D. I'm sure Puff Daddy would
And
love,
Jimmy Page.
and Jimmy Page and Eric.
Let's be
Clapton.
honest, Jimmy Page can't read the internet. Come on, he's an old man now.
And tell Kimmy Gibbler we want her on the show. That's all I got. Stay safe.
I had something to add, but I can't remember now. Oh well, fuck it.
I had something to add too, but I won't.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's it. I remember now. In the comments, talk about why you hate the Smashing Pumpkins before we have to listen to Smashing Pumpkins.
Let's see, this video will already be out or it won't be out.
All
until
the
after we
comments are
record
gonna just be me.
it. Ted's gonna be like, you shouldn't do the Smashing Pumpkins. You should do Funkadelic.
I mean, I'm okay with that, to be fair. I'm totally okay with that.
All right, we'll switch it up. Do the Police. It'll
Oh, I
see,
like
it's no
that
use
idea.
to just tie into the.
I mean, we need a week off. We need a week off, man. That's perfect. I'm into it.
This was supposed to be our week off. This was a hard week. So
Yeah. I think we have a week off in the future. We should pick something with less than 5 albums.
what we
Like
got.
the Police.
Like
we're
the
gonna
Police.
do
Yeah,
that dog because they only got 4, so that'll be.
yeah,
easy
that
to-
dog will be good though. That'll be
There's
awesome.
Green Day.
Green Day.
To be fair, like the trilogy records, I can probably just listen to the first one and it'll be the same record over and over again, so it'll be fine.
See? Hot
You know,
takes.
I thought
Hot
that,
takes.
and so I listened to the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm told that the other ones actually make that one sound good.
Okay, so we should listen to a third one and then go backwards.
See?
We'll find out.
I don't know.
Some hot takes because
I haven't listened to anything post American Idiot, so it's
I
going
will
to be
defend
an
the trilogy.
experience.
I will
Okay,
defend the
all right,
trilogy.
right on, right on. Well, I love Green Day, so it'll be fun for sure. It'll be a good time.
So Ed's coming back from space for that one. So
God.
Oh my God, we've got to ask him how much he loves Nobody's Daughter by Hole,
yeah, definitely.
because he loves it a lot, apparently.
I do. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he does love, Cowboy. You haven't seen that yet, but it's coming out. Ed said
Yeah.
Live Through This is trash, and Nobody's
Yeah.
Daughter is the best whole album.
Yeah, he just loves that
Yeah,
so much.
wow, man.
Yeah, he went full on.
Like, even in the top 5 songs, he picked Nobody's Daughter
Jeez.
for all 5 songs.
Yeah, he said Violet was
insane.
my
trash.
God. What's wrong with him?
You'll have to tune in to find out.
I'll tell you what's wrong with he loves his job.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to wrap it up. Love no use. Rest in peace, Tony. We
Rest in
appreciate
peace,
you.
Tony.
Stay safe. Make good decisions.
Mhm.